Hi guys, welcome back, and look what we got today over here. So that's the retired police interceptor car, and it's fully equipped. Let's check it out. What is inside? Here's the support for the computer with all the connections, whatever, so you can turn it around. Then we have this thing, so you can talk, and it's very loud outside. Then let's turn on the car. Look, everything is there, even the, yep, all the protection. Then of course those handles doesn't work from inside. Windows as well. Everything is locked over here, just to keep those bad guys inside. Let's open it, and here's kind of toolbox or whatever, the storage for the stuff. So yeah, lots of things, zip ties for bad guys. So yeah, we purchased this car from the auction. Whatever the sound, the police department sold through the third parties, whatever, and they just took some of the things, and the rest of the things is inside. Let's see. Oh, that's the molding from the peeler where they put a light. They probably for some reason didn't put in there. So the other things, I don't know, training only. What is that? Oh gee. I don't know. Is it danger or not? I don't know. Whatever, something. Oh, it's a new one. I don't know what is that, but we can Google it because we have more. Oh, we have a gloves. Some of the books, crime victims' rights. Yeah. Ohio. Dude. Some biohazard. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, with all the notes. So yeah, pretty much everything you need just to go work. So let's get a quick wash and let's go for a test drive. Oh look, there's even lights inside when the trunk is open. So one of the things why we got this car, we had a lot of crime activity, like we had stolen cars, we had vandalized, we had stolen cats, stuff like that. And this car, we got like an idea, just keep on a property, and just get scared of those guys who's coming here and do some of those things. And since that time, they got a lot better. No one those days, that's not actually the police car. Pretty obvious, but still, that just keeps those guys out of our area, and which is good. So let's get a quick wash. Okay, we have some of the special fluid, which will help to remove all the dirt, dust, stuff like that. Because probably no one ever washed the engine because they don't care about that. Interceptor that comes with a different transmission, comes with a little bit different the powertrain from the rest of the Explorers, and people like them. So they're more powerful, more durable. The only thing that people have to deal to buy the whole interior from another car and just replace it, remove all those things and just get a regular interior. So you can have this kind of car. Also, that's also depends of your state, your state law. But in Colorado, you can have this car equipped, but you actually on the street you cannot use any of those lights and stuff like that. The car cannot have the blue and the red lights. Like open, that should be black or whatever, covered with something. The other than that, you can drive it without any issues. Okay guys, we're going for a test drive. Don't think we cannot use the lights. We'll turn them off and we'll just go and check what's the people reaction. Okay, we have to buckle up. Safety first. Yep, just a second. Okay. So yeah, we already. Come on. Okay. AC. Yeah, that's the actuator. One of the actuators making noise. You just take care of it, but that's not a big deal. So we already work on this car. When we got it, there was runs and drives, but I took one. I was driving home and I just realized second and the third gear was slipping. So we had to get a used transmission, replace that, because you know those cars, they always just accelerate up to the floor, and I mean the transmission and the engine working always on their maximum their maximum performance. So yeah, it pulls really good. Usually those cars, they have even with the same engine, that's a 3.7 engine, which is rare in a regular Explorer. Usually those engines in Ford Transit and stuff like that, but in the Interceptor they put those 3.7 engine regular without turbos, and they just getting more horsepower to the ECM, and which is good. That's one of the reasons that people like those cars. So we're driving. The people watching, I mean, they just slowing down. They think that's actually the police car. So just a few more things. Has a little bit different cluster than from the regular Explorer, and has a different speedometer, and it says the certified calibration. That means for the Police and Interceptor line of the Explorers or whatever, the Police Interceptor cars, they have certified calibrated speedometers, because I mean just to have actual reading which shows exact speed on the car. So because the regular cars, they show also the actual speed, but sometimes they could be from this speedometer, from the calibrated speedometer, there could be 2-3 miles difference. That's why for the Interceptors, they supposed to do that in case they have to issue the ticket. They have to notice the actual speed. So yeah, one of the things I know for sure, because we're working a lot on Explorers, that's the suspension. For the Interceptors, that's the only suspension for this kind of car. Because when you're trying to buy something for the Explorer, that's asking you always what kind of package do you have, or even the Interceptor that goes like separate Explorer Interceptor. So, which is good, and it's also more durable and a little bit more stronger. Some, you know, like bushings more stronger, more durable, more lasting, stuff like that. Also, this 2015 Explorer that was served in the police department for 10 years, and here's some signs of they use these bars. So here's some damage, they push something, here's or they were chasing or whatever, but for sure they used that thing. Here's menu lights, that's the speaker, or about this speaker, that's the air horn. But the headlights, they have extra holes for the extra lights, white, blue, red, stuff like that. They have some extra equipment on top, more antennas for the service, for the connection with radius, stuff like that. As far as you can see, those lights already covered with the black paint, because there was a blue and the red, which is illegal to get it open and visible. So we're done with that thing. Also, here's the sound of the things. That's the kind of radar for the speeding, which is connected to the computer. And then while the car is driving, they can see the actual speed for the different cars around. So after wash, we realized, so here's even probably before they throw the car through the auction, they remove the stickers, and we can see over here is still the like a marks from the previous label, like the word of the sheriff. And here's something else on the side. We can see, barely can see there, the stripes been removed. So yeah, pretty much the only stickers been removed before they sold to the auction. So that's the holder for the firearm, and also has this button over here to unlock those locks when the firearms sitting in a place over here. You press, unlock it, and take them out. And still everything is working. Buckle up. Okay, also that's the light finder, which is officers using during the night, especially when they chasing someone or something. They use this light. You can just turn around 360 degree, and it's very strong light. We checked it at night, and let's go. All right, guys. Just realized we have some goodies over here in this door panel. Some masks. Look, more cocaine ID swipe. That's interesting.
It's already used?
No, it's new, but it was sitting for a long time. Oh, okay. So here's the like a wipe. Whatever they checking, cocaine or some other stuff, and see the reaction and part of the changing color, stuff like that, like tester. Let's go. I want more new one. If someone needs that, just let us know. let us know in comments. So we had this car for a while. We enjoyed the time we had this car. That was interesting. But now it's time to sell this car and find a new project. So stay tuned and see you.